Fry was shocked to discover that his girlfriend from 1,000 years ago had also traveled to the future, and she recognized him as soon as she opened her eyes. As it turned out, after Fry vanished a millennium earlier, his girlfriend had married someone else. To pay her husband's tuition fees, she had to work as a dog walker, only for him to abandon her the moment he graduated. Heartbroken, Michelle also chose to be cryogenically frozen, and it was only upon reuniting with Fry that she realized he was the one she truly loved. The two quickly rekindled their relationship, but Michelle struggled to adapt to life in the future. Giant cockroaches roamed everywhere, and aliens were a common sight. Fry happily introduced Michelle to his friends.
Michelle, this is Leela. This is Bender.
His friends all warned him that Michelle did not really love him, but Fry believed he was now charming enough to win her heart. Meanwhile, Michelle struck up a conversation with Amy, who seemed relatively normal until Amy casually mentioned that she was from Mars. In the end, Michelle could no longer bear it. She dragged Fry to the cryogenic chamber, begging him to travel to an even more distant future with her. Fry was content with his current life, but he was eventually persuaded by Michelle, and the two stepped into the pod together. When they woke up again, the world lay in ruins, and human civilization had been completely destroyed. For the time being, their first priority was to build a shelter. The next morning, they were surrounded by a group of people who, upon closer inspection, were all children. The pair was taken to the children's base, where everyone was a minor. Fry asked to join the small tribe and gradually adjusted to life there. Michelle, however, was deeply unhappy and insisted that Fry become the leader, simply out of jealousy over the leader's girlfriend's fur pelt shawl. Helpless, Fry had no choice but to challenge the leader. According to local custom, the two would compete in a deadly skateboard race. The leader removed his headband, and each man grabbed one end. Whoever still held the headband at the end of the race would be the new leader. They made their way onto the highway, with two armored vehicles passing by. Fry clung tightly to the headband, narrowly dodging various obstacles along the way. Suddenly, a car charged straight toward them. At the critical moment, Fry leaped onto the curb and barely escaped. The two skidded forward while holding onto the back of a vehicle, only for a telephone pole to appear ahead. In the chaos, Fry seized the headband first.
My knee! I scraped it! Oh, poor little guy. Let me just take a look at that. I won!